All right, I'm a little frustrated. Saying trying to frustrate because my phone said 10%, and then it died during the live stream. But as soon as I get off my, then when I got in my car and plug my charger up, it said it was at 22%. So Satan just being petty, man. All right, because that was a pretty heavy revelation for me through the Spirit. I mean, it's not like a revelation like I'm the first one to read across this, but for that to be on my spirit, like I was like, wow, you know, like I said, a mother taking joy in her children, her sons and daughters. Like, look how far we've gone, all right, from the natural way, nature. A woman being happy because she's about to be a mother and she's breastfeeding her young. She's in a nourishing state where she's just watching the little ones, all right? And you have your craft to maintain your estate, all right? You might have sister wives and they kicking it, you know? You have women that get depressed because they went to school, all right, just to have student loan debt and to be in a position where they thought they would make more. So now they're depressed because they turned a certain age and life is not working out for them the way they envisioned it when they were younger. But really, that's not even in that element to go through these school systems and get these careers. All right. Now, if you're a sister that has a career, I mean, it is what it is. You got to make money, but the natural way, your your real career is motherhood. You know, your real career is motherhood, man. But you see how out of tune with Earth we are. All right, that's your real career. And then the way it's a blessing and it's noble, not noble. It's a glory for a woman to have her sons and daughters, because when she becomes a mother, her skin looks better, her hair starts to grow. All right, that was your womanhood. That's part of your womanhood. So these women are not in their wrong spirits to desire to have sons and daughters. They're in their wrong spirit, all right, to get abortions, all right, and to play the field and get on these contraceptions, all right. So like I said, we're not the Israel. We don't push. You should have a big family, because and it says blessed is the barren, because at the time of Jacob's trouble, that's just going to be an inconvenience. Okay, but in general, Israelites had big families in the ancient world, man. All right. Like I said, you're just going to enjoy the unity of brethren, man. Like the brother put on a live stream on the last video. The brother put that out in Ecclesiasticus. How one of the things that the Most I took joy in was a man and a woman who agreed, and there was, I think the other one was like unity amongst brethren. Okay, but you're supposed to enjoy your sons and daughters, man. This earth was meant for that. Like this planet, there's no such thing as a overpopulation. There's no such thing as, um, you don't have the money for sons and daughters, man. All right, that's that. The earth was meant to sustain us, first and foremost, Israelites, but also the inhabitants of the earth. All right, but you had this survival mentality, like, man, I can't bring kids into this world, whether it's for financial reasons or moral reasons, because they're gonna be born into Satan, born into the beast. But in the beginning, it was not so. Okay, so we're supposed to enjoy life and enjoy each other, man. Our families, you know, our wives. All right, it's all in Ecclesiastes. But I'm not gonna prolong it. It is Satan just turned the phone off. But like I said, when I plugged it up, it said it was 22%. So it'll just say, man. All right. But at the end of the day, man, we're gonna get that back. So it's not just about spiritual power and beating the hell out of slaves and having a hundred concubines. And let me get the scripture right quick. Psalm 127:3. Lo, sons are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. At the water, my brother. I read that verbatim. Psalm 127:3. Hey, Shalom to you, Zaquan. Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah, beloved. Lo, sons are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. So, when your woman is pregnant, theoretically speaking, in the ancient world, That was a delight because I've ran across people who were married per se, and they had failed attempts of having babies. Like the wife could never give birth to a live child. They've tried 4, 5, 6, 7 times, and that shows you that when a fertile womb, that's a blessing from how about you Shai. When you have a son, a daughter being brought to the earth, that's a blessing, man. You know, not to get out into my personal situation, because the Most High didn't allow it to fulfill itself. All right, the Most High didn't allow it to happen because when a baby gets born into the wrong tube, I forget what you call it. That happened with me. You know, but when I thought I was gonna be a father, even catching hell and being in the truth, and I was still like, wow, I'm gonna be a father. But long story short, that's from Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, so let me get these scriptures. You know, Psalm 127:3. Lo children are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm 127:4. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are sons of the youth. Verse 5. Happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gates. In the gates a lot. Like I said, I think about that movie, Avatar the Way of the Water, and the main character when he was in the Avatar, in the sequel, and it's a lot that I spoiled from some brothers. It's a lot. But he had a bunch of sons, man. He had a bunch of sons and a daughter. He had a bunch of sons and a couple of daughters. But they showed like this is Earth. You have to remember, Pandora was a metaphor for the planet Earth. All right, and it's basically what the Israelites inhabited in their natural, pristine, non-colonized state. So in your natural, pristine, non-Idumean state, that's your happiness. You master the earth, you live off the earth, you have your houses, you have your beautiful wife that you love, or your wives. You have a bunch of sons and daughters, man. And right now, if Jake has 10 sons and daughters, it's like, damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You know? But that's supposed to be a joy, not, oh, I got my PhD, or I sold 1,000,000 records. You got guys like Future. They got 10 kids, but he on child support, man. He getting taxed. He getting taxed. That's not natural, man. All right? So, that's part of the simplicity that we're going to go back to, man. Having sons and daughters, man. Because I want that in my mind. I just don't want it now. But I want that, man. I be seeing little ones in my visions. I see sons and daughters in my dream, man. Like, whoa, you know? You know? Oh, I had a text message. But nah, man, that's the point, man. Simplicity is going to be enjoyed in the kingdom. And that's going to be for the common Israelite. The common Israelite is going to experience the joy of simplicity, where he'll get married to a woman and they'll have sons and daughters, and he'll be able to enjoy his wine. He might have a few slaves to help with his acres. Because another thing, too, slaves come with land. All right? Servants come with land. All right? Enjoy, you're going to enjoy your cattle. Don't you know that? Have you ever been around farm animals? They like humans, especially if they think you're going to feed them. Well, it says the ox know its owner, and the ass know its owner, roughly paraphrasing, because they know who feeds them. So in the kingdom, you're going to enjoy your livestock, man. You walk outside, especially like common Israelites, they walk outside, they go to their cattle got those big baby faces, but they're going to enjoy them, man. Your chickens walk up on you, your goats, your sheep. Your cattle going to enjoy you because the earth is going to know you, man. You're not going to be a fugitive in the earth. Well, Esau's a fugitive in the earth, but in the kingdom, you're going to be connected back with the earth, man. You're going to enjoy earth. Like we get out to the kingdom and the stones and the transparent streets. But we've been deprived of simplicity. Your woman naturally respecting you. Israelite woman, you're gonna go back to that, man. Israelite women respecting you. Women saying shalom a lot. Shalom, brother. Can you imagine Keisha saying that? Eve saying shalom. Shalom, Zaquan. Shalom a lot. The average Evite woman saying that. Our women gonna respect us. Just imagine like in your day to day, and the fact that you're gonna be the elect, they're gonna bow. But even the average man, this woman gonna bow, cause that's the old way, you know. Let me see if brothers got any more, you know, cause there are different scriptures that pop in my mind, which I can't go to them off my mind off the bat, but I know it's in like Ecclesiastes. You have to remember, King Solomon was a rich man, but the thing that he spoke highly of was the simplicity of life. Figure how about Shema Shai, keep his commandments and enjoy the fruit of your labors, to enjoy life. Not life like, bros trip or girls not out or this the third bar tonight. We didn't want the 4 bars and it's 5 o'clock in the morning. No, enjoy the fruit of your labor. You telling your sons and daughters the history of King Solomon, the history of King David, the history of the mighty men in the book of Judges. They gathering around, you know, enjoying life, but we're gonna get that back. All right? But I'm not gonna keep prolonging it. I just like talking about things like this because sometimes we get caught up in the opulence of the kingdom and we'll forget what we've been deprived of, man. You don't have to, your life is not gonna be subject to a 40-hour box. You're not gonna be subjected to a 40-hour box, man. An 80-hour bi-weekly box. All right? You know? But hey, with that, I hope you brothers and sisters were edified. The water for tapping in. All right, but once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shai, by Shoro Kakodash, the unassociated elder apostles, elder bishops, great millstone well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness, and out to David the elect. Abba Babal, come in, Shalom.